25 for the Lincoln. GWB is at about 15, and over in New Jersey, been watching a couple of crashes, one on westbound Route 3 over by Main Avenue in Clifton. That's Clifton Commons exit. Got the right lane blocked off there. Just keep it over to your left if you're just passing through. Also, on 17 north by the Parkway, a crash in the center lanes, the Garden State Parkway, would work better for you in that instance. This report is sponsored by 212 Hurt Now, the Harris Firm. I'm Russ Meyer. Next sports at 301-1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
If you've been hurt at work, there's only one number to call. Call 212 Hurt Now. Call the Harris Firm at 212 Hurt Now. We've been successfully representing injured workers for over 25 years. Visit 212hurtnow.com or call 212 Hurt Now. Harris Firm.
Winds News Time 2:53. Now your official 1010 winds accurate the forecast. How about it, meteorologist Matt Benz?
And clouds quickly building here across the tri-state as we speak. More sun generally north and east of the city, more clouds south and west of the city. But most of us just turning out mostly cloudy as the sun sets. High today up to 41. Then for tonight, a little bit of snow and flurries passing mainly through the northern suburbs. Could lead to a few slick spots. Not much so in the way of accumulation. Low 32 in those northern suburbs. Down to 36 in the city. Tomorrow trending much milder. Cloudy to partly sunny and breezy with a high of 50 degrees. Cloudy into Monday. Watching for some rain at times, especially from the midday through the afternoon and evening. High of 47 degrees. Damp and cloudy for Tuesday. Could see some areas of fog, but it will be a mild day for Tuesday. Some showers return late in the day, but rain more likely into Tuesday night with a high of 52. Right now it's 40 degrees in Central Park with the west wind gusting to 20 miles per hour. Repeating, the current temperature is 40, going up to 41 this afternoon in Midtown. I'm meteorologist Matt Benz on New York's weather station. 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
Winds News Time 2:54.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
1 in 26 Americans will develop epilepsy, sometimes called a seizure disorder. For some, drugs help, but can come with severe side effects. Others live in fear of the next seizure. Many have died suddenly, unexpectedly, far too young. Families can't wait for science to catch up. Cure Epilepsy is the only nonprofit laser-focused on finding a cure for epilepsy through research. Learn more at cureepilepsy.org.
Winds News Time 2:55. Looking for some unique gifts to give? Well, some Brooklyn pop-ups may be just the place to find them. For this and the next 2 weekends, Fad Market is running its largest market series for the holidays, showcasing the city's independent artisans and designers, and encouraging New Yorkers to shop small.
I think there's a story that comes when you come into our markets and you find something and you talk to someone that created it, and there's a story behind it, and there's something that you remember of getting something from a place like our market.
That's Fad Market Director Jen Bailey speaking to Winds. Nearly 500 businesses are participating. The markets are located in Boren Hill at the Invisible Dog Art Center, Cobble Hill at St. Paul, and in Zumbo at Empire Stores. You may be a wee bit tired of this Christmas classic, or maybe you were just waiting a little bit longer to enjoy it. Listenership number to show Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, which had been creeping up into Halloween season listenership, has backed off from both October and November, according to a music tracking site, Last FM. It wasn't until 2010 the song began getting measurable. November 20. From last October to this one, and dipping 22% from last November to this one. Winds News Time 2:56 at Bloomberg Money Watch.
An expert on mitigating disinformation says this election year has been perilous for companies, especially those that deal with consumers.
Oftentimes we'll see things, especially in the retail sector, things like calls for boycott.
Lisa Kaplan is the CEO of Alethea, which specializes in assessing disinformation and helping organizations deal with threats.
Obviously, December is a big month for retail, and one of the things that we're seeing that's actually an interesting development is the idea of boycotting certain companies because of perceived political donations.
Kaplan says there's appetite when it comes to activism.
We're seeing both influencers on the left and the right call for boycotts.
Alethea works to provide an early heads-up to companies because disinformation and calls for boycotts can take on a life of their own.
It's a lot easier for companies if they can catch the narrative when it first starts versus wait for it to be trending on one of these mainstream platforms.
Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Jeff Bellinger for 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Wednesday time, 2:57.
Get even more savings this holiday season by becoming a Milo's Rewards member. Don't miss new member deals dropping every week, like $15 off a purchase of $50 or more on select Bounty, Charmin, and Puff paper products. Plus, get free standard shipping with Silver Key status. Just one more way Lowe's is here to help you shop, save, and enjoy the holidays. Join for free today. Milo's Rewards program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change. Exclusions and more terms apply. Visit Lowe's.com/shipping terms for details.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to HIMSS.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy.
Honey, bags are packed and in the trunk. Is the car good to drive to Mother's holiday dinner?
Yes, your car's good. We have Ox Car Care for their extended car service plan. Ox covers our repair bills if anything happens. We have no worries if any problems come up on our holiday travels. Ox Car Care has our back.
I remember. Ox has flexible coverage plans that can protect issues with engine, transmission, brake systems, and so much more.
Yep, we don't pay. Ox pays. Ox gets it fixed for us. Joe at the auto shop says Ox Car Care pays them directly, and there's no complicated paperwork. Ox is A+ rated, with already millions of dollars paid out in claims.
Right. They handled our claim from start to finish, unlike those other companies. Good call. The last thing we need is an unexpected car repair bill this holiday. The only thing now is, which pie is Aunt Martha making?
Drive with absolute peace of mind this holiday season. Call Ox Car Care. Free quote, 800-270-8132. Don't get stuck with a major car repair bill. Call Ox today, 800-270-8132. 800-270-8132 or oxcarcare.com.
WINS, WINS-FM in HD1, New York.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. Wednesday time, 2:59. Tonight we're mostly cloudy, a little snow or flurries passing mainly through the northern suburbs. Perhaps a few slick spots. So 32 there, 36 in the city. More people get their news from 1010 Wins and from any other radio station in the nation. Julia Martin, Stephanie Patella, our service aides. Christina Kakar at the editor's desk, and I am Stephanie Officer.
All news, on time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM, New York.
Good afternoon. It's 40 degrees at 3 o'clock. I'm Bud Mishkin. Here's what's happening. The search continues for the suspect in the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Authorities discovered a backpack in Central Park that they believe belongs to the suspect. A fatal hit-and-run accident outside Montefiore Hospital in the Bronx last night. Prison for an alternative healer in the UK. One of his patients died during a slap therapy session. 4 people running to be the next Democratic National Committee chair, including one public official from our area. And when to send a Christmas card? When is too early? I would say probably August. A tad early. Sports. The Red Bulls playing LA in the MLS Cup later this afternoon in Los Angeles. The Knicks are hosting Detroit tonight. Islanders host Carolina. Listening time, 3:01. A time for traffic and transit, and Russ Meyer.
Watching slowdowns in Manhattan for you. We have got the FDR Drive southbound side, actually the Harlem River Drive into the FDR, tied up beginning at 135th down to around 79th Street. Flipping it northbound, it's also tied up from around 34th up to 57th Street. How to avoid this? Well, except for the pesky traffic lights, 2nd Avenue is doing okay. Also, if you want to just go down the west side, Henry Hudson Parkway and West Side Highway, are for the most part doing all right. Bit sluggish southbound on West Side Highway at 57. That is pretty much it. Now, get you from New Jersey into New York, and here is what you need to know about bridges and tunnels. Things have ebbed a bit at the Howling Tunnel. It's about a half hour. That's down a few. Also, the Lincoln Tunnel has gone up. It's about 35 minutes. It's bound with the GFWB. That's been the best of the bunch. Covering around 10 minutes. And also, we are in better shape